Hey Guru Nation, how's it going? So I'm here in the Airbnb. I traveled to Orange County from Arizona like I do all the time because I actually own, for those following me, you know I own the site in Yuma, but I also, Sonic's waking up. Sonic's been joining me. I also own a site here in Southern California, so I come out here a lot for business. And today I was actually doing a lot of stuff before I head out for the day, and actually it coincides with one of the questions I received from another site owner that I don't actually know, but they say, hey, you know what, we're having a hard time finding labor, and we're not even talking about experienced like coordinators. Us site owners right now, we're so beyond trying to find experienced coordinators. And actually one of the benefits of my CRC Academy at this point, honestly, it's a great business. Like, that business has really surprised me. Shout out to Monica for really believing in that program. The revenue's great as a side business that I have with her and Chris, but one of the biggest advantages I personally had being one of the co-founders of that course is I can take inexperienced people with potential and put them in that class for free, right? But you've got to be local, because I know people are going to reach out to me now after this video and say, hey, I want to do that. Look, do the CRC Academy. I already found like 2 people with potential, and this is what this video is going to be about. So I've tried everything. I've tried LinkedIn. I have a LinkedIn Premium. Believe it or not, LinkedIn Premium helped me get my PI in Yuma, Arizona. And it has not helped whatsoever get an MA, which is a medical assistant, or a CNA, which is a certified nursing assistant, or anyone else who I believe might have some kind of semblance for potential. Let me switch seats here so I get more sunlight on me. So needless to say, it's been tough, and apparently I'm not the only one, because there's other people like me who are struggling with the same thing. So there's a couple things here. There's different angles you could look at, and I'm not talking to the CROs or the sponsors right now. This is just for the sites or the people trying to find work at the site level. This video is really for both of you guys and gals out there. LinkedIn Premium did me no good for MAs or CNAs or people with potential. It did help me find my PI. Indeed.com did me no good finding people with potential. Craigslist, I've even done very local things over there in Yuma, Arizona that are just specific to Yuma, like different Facebook pages just for Yuma. None of that worked. What worked was tapping into my sphere of influence. And my wife, shout out to my wife, she really was the one who's been helping me on this front. So everyone we know, right, reach out to all of them, say, hey, we're hiring. It's complicated because clinical research, there's a lot of potential, a lot of growth areas. This is one of the reasons why we who already work in the industry love it so much. Competitive salaries, rapid growth rates as far as your career is concerned. You can go, education almost doesn't even matter at a certain level, especially if you're just going to be staying at the site level or entrepreneurship level. I mean, I've known former receptionists with no college degree, no associate's degree, become site owners and site directors. And you know, we're excited in the industry. We know a lot about this. Now, if you have a bachelor's degree or beyond, you could really do anything in this space. You're not just limited to the site level anymore. And entrepreneurship, your CRO, your sponsor, your FDA, whatever you want, IRB. But specifically for the sites, because another site was having the same issue, and they're in a big city, so it's not really a small city problem, right? In the big city, yes, there's a greater talent pool, but there's also more competition, right? Because that's what comes with bigger cities. You're not the only game in town. In my case, I'm the only site in town, but there's not much of a talent pool to pick from. So tapping into our sphere of influence has really helped. And I mean, just go way out into your sphere of influence. It's the same answer I give to everybody who needs anything in clinical research. Talk to more people about what you need. Just have this conversation. Shout out to my wife, she was able to do it. But if you are somebody watching and you know somebody that is a CNA or a medical assistant or just somebody with potential, or if you yourself are that person and you believe you have potential, chances are there is a research clinic in your area that really needs you, is willing to take you on, especially in a 2022 world where there's just huge demand and such a low supply of labor, especially within our industry, life sciences and clinical research. They will do anything to find you. So you're actually doing them a favor by going out to their sites. You know, you can go to their sites and introduce yourself. You can find them on LinkedIn. I know I just said LinkedIn doesn't work. That's for me as an employer. I think LinkedIn does work for many things. I found my PIs. I contact colleagues, distant colleagues all the time. I've gotten studies from LinkedIn. But in this particular case, for me as a site trying to find an MA or a CNA or somebody with potential, it didn't work. But if somebody would have reached out to me on LinkedIn and they were one of those people, I would have been so happy. And it turns out nobody has, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, because the person that we did find, who's basically like extended family, I think they're going to have good potential. I'm going to interview them actually on Friday, and you guys who are following my journey are going to be able to see, okay, maybe I'll even interview her soon. So I was patient, but I still need more people. And I actually even asked my PI, hey, do you know any people? The PI's wife, do you know any people? And they started naming some names of people who they think have potential. I haven't interviewed them yet. So tap into your sphere of influence. But if you're a job seeker and you're someone wanting to get into research, all right, CRC Academy, I opened this vlog talking about how awesome it is. You should do that, because we do all the work for you as far as the experience is concerned, and you have a much greater chance if you have knowledge about the industry and actual certification, which we're going to give everyone who graduates our CRC Academy. Then you go in, it's like you're going in with ammo if you're a job seeker. Hey, site director, I watched this crazy guy's videos on YouTube. I actually ended up doing his course, and now I want to work for you, and I'm hoping that there's a spot for me here. It doesn't even matter what that first spot is, okay? If they want you to recruit patients, if they want you to refill the coffee machine, if they want you to go buy dry ice, just do it. Take the role, because getting your foot in the door, there is a shortage, tremendous shortage of workforce here. So if you just get started, you're going to be able to find a position, and not only that, find a career with incredible amount of upward mobility, incredibly fast growth, and competitive salary, because it's such a competitive industry. And if you have a bachelor's or greater, you're not even just limited to the site levels anymore. You're limited to nothing. You could go to CROs, you could go to sponsors, even Sonic. We're boring Sonic a little bit, but I thought this was a good video, not just for the site owners, tap into your sphere of influence, but for the job seekers. And by the way, if you're a job seeker, tap into your sphere of influence as well, because in your case, you might know some people who know some people, right? And you might even get at the CRO level or higher up, but I'm just trying to make this practical for the job seekers and the sites. Job seekers especially, don't be shy. Maybe consider a course like the CRC Academy, one that has real internship after the program, where we help you with your resume and we actually help put you in touch with sites that are going to be willing to take you on as an intern and then hire you. But even without that, as much as I would love for you to take my course, just get out there and start talking to more people. Go find research clinics in your area. You Google clinical research and your zip code and start going. And then the same thing on LinkedIn. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.